Hello, and glad to have you here. We've been talking about live videos, and today is my last day going live, and I want to talk about if you are hearing crickets when you do your lives. If you're hearing crickets, then you feel like you're the only one there and no one's really listening. Well, I have three awesome tips that can help you with that. And so I will share those today. So, as we've been talking about live video, and this is just another important part because when you're doing live videos, sometimes people are going to be busy. It's a busy world, it's a busy life, there's things going on. So people may be listening, but they may not be able to actually get there. But these are some things that you can do like beforehand to get people so that they're busy, but then they knew about it in advance and then they could schedule time so that they could be there, or make sure that they set an appointment so that they could see your live and because they're interested in what you're talking about. So I'm going to go on and share the tips that I have. Before I do that, however, as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about live video and if you're going live yet. And if you're not, think about it. Why not? It's not to beat anybody down, not to cause anybody issues. We all have our stuff, everybody has something that, causes them to freeze. And live video is that for a lot of people, and they could be doing so much better going live, sharing, and being able to share information and give value and those types of things. So what I have here is oh shoot, I was introducing myself. Sorry. This my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use social media, and get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do this in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, as well as live video, and share strategies that are up to date and trending. And that is basically what I do. And if you have any questions about anything that we talk about today or that we talked about all week about doing live video, you can always message me, ask me a question. You can always drop a comment, your opinion. I would love to have you be interactive with me so that we can share and I can answer your questions, or you can make a comment. You may be someone who's watching and have a lot of experience with it, sharing, your information, sharing your, what's been happening with you and how things are going for you with your live video. It's a great way. So, basically, let me go on and get started. So, number one is scheduling and promoting your live video. And y- whatever, I'm primarily on Facebook, but whatever venue you use, you can probably do that. But I know for sure that I can do that on Facebook. And with Facebook, sometimes I use a different streaming platform. I like the one that I use, which is called StreamYard. It just gives me a little bit more flexibility, and I can, go live in more than one place at the same time. And just, I don't know, I just got used to using it, and I really like that software. So, and you also, when you schedule in advance, you get the link so you can promote it in your live. I mean, in your, well, lives, of course, you can do it in your live the day before. If you got everything all scheduled out and planned out and scheduled out, then you can go in and promote those things, and get people interested and excited about what it is that you're going to be sharing. And you can also share whatever the link is for the video in advance so that people will have it. And also, there's a feature on Facebook where they send out notifications prior to your video starting or right when your video starts. So, that's really good, and that will really help. And promoting it, yeah, you want to let people know what they're in for. Let them know, because it's a topic like what I'm talking about today. This is something that a lot of people deal with, and they wonder what can they do. So scheduling, promoting is my first thing. And like I said, you can do it in post stories. Let's see, in whatever groups you're in, on your page, your personal profile, if you like, and because some people don't have a business page or a group or whatever, but you can promote it from any of those areas that you have to be able to share that you're going to be going live. And sharing that link, then all they have to do is click that link, and they will see a notification pop up from Facebook. And then number two, I have it's important to have a title that is enticing, that is compelling on what you're going to be talking about. And because you want to be able to grab the attention of the people that you want to help, and you can do that by your title. And, I'm one of those people that's working on my ability to write better titles, better headlines, to be able to cause people to, because I have good information, but if I don't, have something that's going to attract, or, compel somebody to want to take a look at what it is that I'm talking about that day, that I'm sharing to help, then it's not really going to do me any good. So it's always good to have a title that grabs someone's attention and makes them think, I've been having trouble with that, or that would be great to get some more information about this, or whatever it is. Just we want to make sure that we are using something that's going to cause that audience to want to come and check it out, that they have some anticipation about what it is that you're going to be talking about, and go from there. Uh, any questions on anything that I've said so far? And let me know if anything doesn't quite jive, if you're not getting it. Just drop in the box. Can you repeat that, or can you explain it in a different way, or whatever that is. So definitely the chat box is open, so you can ask, and we can go from there. So just make sure that people have really, really short attention spans. So I think the last thing I heard was it's 3 seconds now. I remember when we're starting out, I remember hearing 6 to 7 seconds, and talking about the attention of a goldfish. And I remember maybe about a month ago, I heard that now it's 3 seconds, the attention span that people have. So if you don't have something that draws and that catches them, that causes them to say, "Yeah, I want to see that," then they're gone 3 seconds. All right, and then number three is when you are doing a live video, and has this ever happened to you before? You go to you see the notification or whatever, you go online, on that live video, and you're sitting there, and the person is just kind of, and I'm just showing you, this is what I've run into. The person is just sitting there, and they're looking off, or scratching, or whatever. I mean, and I'm like, when is this the video, isn't it supposed to start at such and such a time? I'm thinking to myself. So people don't understand, and even when you say, let's give a few more people time to come on, then you're not honoring the people that were there on time. So it's best to go on and start talking when you start, when your video starts. Go on and start talking, let people know what your title is, what you're talking about. That's because people want to know how you can help them, how you can help them with whatever it is, that problem that's bugging them, that's driving them crazy, that's giving them grief. People want to know what you're talking about, what you have that can help them. And so start talking on time. Just start right away, whether everyone is there or not. And the people that are coming in, they can always catch the replay to get the beginning. So don't go and restart. So then you've got the people that were there early and on time, having to re-listen. I've learned by watching my mentors, they keep going. They don't always go back, and they'll say, you can always catch the replay and get the first part of this, but this, and they keep going, so that's important because you don't want to lose the people that you already have because you're doing a repeat or because you're sitting there waiting for people to come on. Honor those people that have come on time, share the information that you want to share, and people that are coming in later can always catch it on the replay. Because sometimes, as I was reading when I was doing my research on some of these, because there are several other things too, but I only wanted to share three today. But there are people out there that don't get the notification. They don't get it like in the second that you go live. Some people don't get it until I read as much as 15 minutes later. So, they when they get it, you're probably already done, especially if you're only talking for maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So by the time someone actually gets notified, but that's just depending on how things go and how many people they're notifying and about you going live. So it's always best to don't wait, go on and start talking and say hello and whatever you're going to say, and especially talk about or especially let people know what you're talking about, because that will either cause them to stay or hit the road. And if you're talking about something that's going to be something to help them, even if maybe you didn't pre-promote it, but they saw something and they wanted to see what you were talking about, maybe what you're talking about, since they didn't really see the title or whatever, or they thought they would check it out because they saw your name, then and then they'll come and maybe they'll stay, maybe they won't. But don't just let them come in and see just dead air where you're just sitting there, and not saying anything. So, those are the three things I wanted to share today about live video and how to have more people on your live videos and, viewing it and checking it out. And there's a lot of times, like I said, it's busy, the social media area scenes are super busy. It's just really crowded out there, and we need to do what we need to do to be able to share what it is that we want to share to help those people that we want to help. So basically, that's all I have for today. If you have any questions or if you want to get in contact with me, you have some more questions about what we've talked about today or anything that we've talked about this week, you can always catch me in Messenger. Just send me a message. And basically, that is it. So I want you to have a good rest of your day. Today is my last day going live. I will go live again next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I will see you then. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. In the meantime, I'll still be posting and sharing information that can help you as you go through your day. Talk soon. Bye now.